Today, I will be reacting to Donald Trump's inauguration speech. I should be doing my homework right now, but, priorities. I wish I was able to watch this live, though. They didn't let me at school, even though I asked 4 times. So unpatriotic of other countries. It's crazy. Alrighty, let's get to it. Let's start this. Fox News.
Thank you very much, everybody. Well, thank you very, very much. Vice President Vance, Speaker Johnson, Senator Thune, Chief Justice Roberts, Justices of the United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, President Biden, Vice President Harris.
I'm sorry to stop so early, but can I just point out, what is Bill Clinton doing right there? He's been doing that for it's freaking me out for the past 20 seconds. What is he doing? Why?
My fellow citizens, the golden age of America begins right now.
Realize how Kamala, this is expected, but realize how Kamala, Biden, Hillary, Bill Clinton, and pretty much all that little section there, look at how they're not clapping. And yeah, it's funny they're all placed on the left side of Trump because, it's the left. I know. It's pretty funny.
From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
As you should. Well done.
Our sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end.
It's about time.
And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free.
It's really interesting how different his spirit is, his energy is. Because usually he wants to invoke the crowd with energy and he wants to rile up the crowd. But it's a lot different now because he's president. I think he's coming into this knowing that he has a lot to do. And maybe, he's probably stressed and he has a lot on his plate. This isn't like normal rallies where he's invoking energy, and yeah, it's interesting to see the mood change, for sure.
America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before. I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success. A tide of change is sweeping the country, sunlight is pouring over the entire world, and America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world. We have a government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly, its own people. Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly. And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we're watching fires still tragically burn from weeks ago without even a token of defense. They're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen. Everyone is unable to do anything about it. That's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world. And we have an education system that teaches our children.
Wait. Did I just see what I thought I did?
Country anywhere in the world.
Oh my goodness. It looks like Joe Biden is sleeping right there. It doesn't even get more, like, it doesn't, you can't even make this up. Like, this is so and there's Clinton doing that open mouth thing again. It's freaky. Just stop. It's weird.
And we have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases.
Also, I really want people like Vivek actually sitting, like, this guy should be sitting right here. I don't know why he's in the back there. I mean, Kamala, she didn't do anything for us. She just ran for president. He should be up front, but anyway.
To hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide to them. All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly. My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over.
Nice.
Our liberties and our nation's glorious destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear.
Wow.
But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
He's not wrong. He was saved by God, and let's see America be great again. He's already ran once, and he did a great job, so let's see it even better this time. Also, just a random thought, shouldn't really be in this video, but I love the fact that during the debate, Kamala attacks, well, not even attacks, but she just roasts Trump for having boring rallies. I don't know how that's the case. He's getting shot. There's assassins after his life in these rallies, and yeah, Kamala's a loser. Sorry. Sorry, Kamala fans. Oh, should I stand up too? I should stand up.
Thank you.
Go. Wide hat.
Thank you very much. That is why each day under our administration...
Okay, that's something else, though. Hold on, I want to go back. These people are standing up. It looks like whoever she is sitting down. Where can I see... Everyone's standing up. Of course, Kamala, the Clintons, and Biden, they're all sitting down still. They don't even make an attempt. They don't even make a motion to stand up. Like, I get it, they're not even, whatever. I get they're on the other side, but still you can have a little bit of respect. Like, Biden's sleeping. Well, Biden's old, but still, you can have a little bit of respect. Yeah.
That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
I approve. Liberation Day. Maybe not for Canadians. Maybe it's Enslavement Day to the 51st state. Totally fine by me, but Liberation Day. Sounds good. New holiday, guys. Get January 20th off. Fun. Maybe that means you could watch the inauguration in schools. It is my hope that our recent
presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country.
100% will be.
As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban.
This part right here is when for my Samsung watch, I logged on to see the inauguration. I logged on right here, and I was able to watch 10 seconds of it before the teacher,
Urban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states, and the popular vote, we won by millions of people. To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true.
I want to know real quick, how many bills will Trump sign today? $50. Oh, never mind, 100. 100 executive orders today. Well done, Trump. Well done. Oh, and I can see it right here, too. I can see right here. I can put it back, but... Right here, you can see... Oh, yeah, I don't need to put it back. Look, they're not standing. Yeah. Wow, they really stand out from the crowd, how they're still sitting down. Yeah, it's disgraceful. That's disgraceful.
Thank you. National unity is now returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country, we will not forget our Constitution, and we will not forget our God. Can't do that.
Meanwhile, you have Kamala saying at her rallies, "Oh God, I think you're at the wrong rally." Like,
Today,
something I was thinking earlier is, what would she have done if she was inaugurated? If she was inaugurated and she had to talk about God and how God's sovereign to their country. What is Kamala gonna say? Because she's literally bashed God at some of her rallies. So what have she said? I don't know. It would have been hideous, actually, to see that.
today I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense.
That's so real. Common sense is something we completely lost over the past 4 years. It was ridiculous.
First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
Is everyone standing up? Of course, the five not standing up. Yep. You can see, I don't know whose bald head is that. That might be Joe Biden's bald head right there, just sitting down.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
It's a sad day for a lot of people,
We
actually.
will reinstate my
Happy day for
Remain
me.
in Mexico policy.
Yes. Send those troops in, Trump.
I will end the
Please do.
practice of catch and release. And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country.
Solid. Well done. Please do that.
Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
They're doing Mexico a favor here. And really, this whole time, Mexico should have been probably get a lot of criticism for this, but Mexico without the United States would be a third world country. But because of the United States, they're actually doing pretty well, maybe until right now. But I mean, if you disagree with me, you should actually do a little bit of investigation for yourself, especially how the geography of Mexico. It wouldn't be possible how successful Mexico is and how strong their peso is without the United States. That's all I'm saying. A lot of standing.
And by invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798,
Okay.
I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities.
Now it's about time.
As
Maybe like 3
Commander-in-Chief,
minutes.
I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why...
Please stop, Bill Clinton. You're really freaking me out with the open eye thing. You're like a robot. You haven't changed. You haven't done anything. You're just sitting there with that expression. And Hillary Clinton is also there beside you. And freaks.
Why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill. We will drill, baby, drill.
I love it. I love it. Oh man. It's about time. Holy. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh baby drill. I love it. I love it.
America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have. The largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth. And we are going to use it. Let me use it. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
Yes. Finally. Well, you just saved pretty much the entire American car manufacturing industry.
In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
Again, it's all about common sense.
For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government. My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
Yes! Go! Let's go! Department of Government Efficiency. Well done.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
I am yeah, you better stand up. That's amazing. Yeah, stay seated, please, because that's criminal. It was so criminal what they did. This is amazing. I'm such an advocate
Never
for free
again
speech.
will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about.
He does.
We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
That was such a stand, too. What the heck?
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based.
I love that. All one race.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. It will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders.
Hip hip hooray! Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Good damn job. Wow. That's the best. Yeah, that's one of the best things out of this speech. That's incredible. Like, we all knew who was going to do that, but just hearing those words being said out of his mouth. Wow, that's... Dang, that's really...
This week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
Oh, man. Holy smokes. That is something to be...
And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately.
That's... Wow. That brings down so much globalist corruption.
Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies.
Got a lot of clapping for that one.
Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into.
And that's so true, because already Putin came out with the inauguration congratulations saying that he's going to prevent World War III. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's great. The wars we won't get into. Genius. Actually, no, it's not genius. It's common sense. There you go. I love even how like these principles that should be so universal and just so basic. And yet you still have all those five, Kamala, Joe, the Clintons, they're all still sitting down. It's crazy to me. They're not for that. They're not for world peace.
My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families.
It's crazy how just one... Oh! Now they stay. Oh, look at Biden, like, hold his back as he first... Look at that posture. Watch him stand up. Oh! Long time sitting down. Finally stand up.
Thank you. America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
Now, I talked about this on my most recent podcast episode, and I don't think, like, many Mexicans and lots of other people are saying this is an act of, like, global domination. I honestly don't think so. I honestly think it was for the American citizens to be excited and to have that America is back moment. And, like, this does absolutely nothing for him, but it just goes to show, I think he's, again, with threatening Canada to be the 51st state, he's showing who's in power, and he's making America great. Again, he's making America notable.
President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal.
Wow.
We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made, and Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy.
Okay, so my phone was, it is on. My phone was about to explode from overheating. That's how hot this stage was getting. That's how hot the speech was getting. That's how hot I was getting. I was sweating hearing all this amazing stuff that's about to happen to America. So, that was interesting. But I'm back, and let's resume.
We didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back. Above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization.
Nice.
So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Now, is this something he wants to do during his term, or is this just something he's saying in the future, like Kennedy said? I wonder, does him and Musk think this is going to happen within the next 4 years? I don't know, someone tell me in the comments. He's bearing again. Oh, there's Musk!
Ambition
Oh,
is the lifeblood of a great nation. And
Tucker
right
on
now
Fox.
our nation is more ambitious than any other. There's no nation like our nation.
Facts.
Americans are explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. The spirit of the frontier is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure resounds from within our souls. Our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought,
if you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
All of your wildest dreams will come true.
it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken. I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best. From New York to Los Angeles, from Philadelphia to Phoenix, from Chicago to Miami, from Houston to right here in Washington.
Long live America. That's all I have to do because my phone's about to die and I got to do some homework. But thank you so much for watching. Let's see what 2025 has for us. And happy, what did you call it? Happy Liberation Day. What's up, guys? I'm back. I just wanted to point out, I don't know if you saw, but right as I finished recording my live reaction, I shut the lid to my laptop, which means that none of the screen recording was saved. Now, this doesn't mean much to you as a viewer, but it meant a lot to me because it meant 4 more hours of editing this entire footage and cutting it exactly where I paused to talk. So this video took a lot of work, and I would really appreciate it if you were to subscribe and share. That's all I have to say. Have a great week, and let's see what 2025 has to bring us.